Our first destination outside of Islamabad is one of South Asia's richest archaeological sites, Taxila. Present day, it is also famous for its stone cutters, who produce stone carvings and trinkets with expert care. The Taxila Museum is a must-see for history buffs. It houses many significant finds from the Taxila site and is perhaps one of the few museums in the world that tell the story of Europe meeting the Far East. The museum is most noted for its Buddhist sculptures with Mediterranean features that were created when Alexander the Great paused here some 2,400 years ago. Taxila is a testament to Buddhism. The Buddha himself spent 40 years of his life traveling and teaching in this part of northern Pakistan, and many say that it is from here that modern Buddhism takes its roots. The Greeks came to Taxila under the banner of the conqueror Alexander the Great. They built Taxila's first city and called it Sirkap. The city was the first of its kind in South Asia, using the same building style that was found in the ancient Greek capital of Athens. Today, all that is left are innumerable rows of building foundations. Sirkap's history spans over about 1,000 years and has evolved and changed as different empires conquered and rebuilt it. There are places where it is possible to see the different layers of stone where Bactrian Greeks, the Scythians, and the Parthians laid their foundations. The great city was at one time home to the greatest university for law, history, and medicine on the subcontinent. And the ancient city's architectural design plan was so ahead of its time that it was copied and put to use when Islamabad was built 50 years ago. Buddhist religion finds its roots on the subcontinent, so it's not surprising that some of the best archaeological digs for Buddhism are in Pakistan. Taxila is one of the greatest. And the crowning achievement at Taxila is the Buddhist ruin site of Julian. Hundreds of Buddhist stone carvings can be found in this scenic hilltop monastery that was built 1,800 years ago. We're here with Mr. Rafaq. He's been working here at the Julian ruins for the last 22 years. One of the most amazing things about this ruin site is the healing Buddha you see behind me here. A lot of people come from far and wide making a pilgrimage to stick their fingers in its belly button in order to feel better. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah. Now actually this is called for in healing Buddha. That time people is any problem, come here, put the finger inside and worship. But now is all people come, put the finger and wishing. Any problems.
What do people wish for generally?
Generally is in the many for wishes in Pakistani people within child.
Yeah. Really? Yeah. This is a Buddhist, obviously a Buddhist a religious symbol.
Yeah.
Do Muslim people come to do it as well?
Yeah, but these all in religion is in the good religions, and this Buddha is in the peaceful and very important for religions.
The Julian archaeological site is alive with the intact bases of several votive Buddhist stupas, ornamented with bas-relief Buddhas, elephants, and nymph-like figures. Other stupas have equally vivid carvings. We move on from Taxila to the scenic lakeside resort of Kalar Kahar, but not before trying out some new forms of transportation with some new friends. Camels take water from the lake at Kalar Kahar, and if you're lucky, you might be able to take a ride on one. There are a lot of ways to get around in Pakistan, and this is just one of them.
Take class. Are you interested riding?
Kalar Kahar is situated on the motorway just 2 hours south of Islamabad. The beautiful scenery of the area so impressed Mughal Emperor Babur that he ordered a garden and full orchards built so he could spend relaxing times here with his army between military campaigns. Today, a resort operated by the Tourism Development Corporation of Punjab hosts a slew of attractions for families. Aside from shopping by the lake and hiking throughout the hills surrounding the area, it is also possible to stay at the Tourism Development Corporation's guest house that is complete with air-conditioned accommodation and a restaurant. Quiet boat trips onto the lake are a must, where it is possible to see hosts of migratory birds from far afield as Australia. The lake itself is fed by a number of freshwater springs. It is a shallow expanse that contains numerous fish. These are caught daily and served fresh at the Tourism Development Corporation's guest house restaurant. Kalar Kahar is also known as the Valley of the Peacocks due to the hundreds of wild peacocks that live in the surrounding hills. It's one of the few places in Pakistan where peacocks are actually protected, and at this particular shrine, you can come here in the morning or in the evening and witness peacocks being fed. There's one over here, and we're going to try to feed it right now and see what it does.